Oh, mejor si no nos conocemos, no, no. Oh, los dos tenemos desde fuego, desde fuego.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and direct. Look who I got here. Look at the beautiful. We got Eve.
She said it.
Eve Lora is in the building. We're here live and direct, Studio Square. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Talk
excited.
about it. Talk about
I'm
it, girl.
excited. No, I'm very excited. This is probably like my 4th interview since they set the release date for the movie, so I'm very excited.
Yes, we're going to talk about it. Eve is here because, you know, we have a movie coming out.
Yes.
So she came to talk about it with me here today.
And outside is open.
Hey,
So we outside.
We outside. I mean, it has been a long year.
Yeah, interesting.
And a half-ish. A year and a half-ish.
I think within this 100 years that we're alive and we reached that mark, it's very memorable for every single person, especially the people that are still here. It was a pandemic.
I called it a plandemic, though, because I was planning.
Yeah.
I was working. I know a lot of people were like, oh, we're just going to stop. And I'm like, I know that just as quick as this came, I knew it was going to pass.
Yeah.
And I really tried to, like, maximize the time with my kids, maximize on the time of being able to stay home, and, like, try not to get into, like, that bubble of being, like, watching the news and getting sucked into that. Because
I felt like I was an observer.
Yeah.
I did that immediately with my family, and I felt like I observed how humanity handled it, because so many different people. I just seen so much stuff. For a second, I wasn't sure if we were going to be okay, though.
Yeah,
because I
of
felt like the
course.
government was, had their hands in on
I remember I was actually watching a video because, I also work in education. And when the mayor came out and he was like, school's closed till April something. Like I never in my wildest dreams thought that school was going to close,
and everyone could actually learn from home.
Right? Like, we really, like, reformatted our whole structure, education, everything. But thank God, we're here. We're blessed. We're moving on. And we're going to talk about 2021.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because we
Forget
outside.
2020. We outside. Tell me about this movie. What's the name of the movie?
So the name of the movie is Narc. We filmed in Detroit, Michigan. And originally had the release date for July 10th. And they're pushing it forward to August. Which works for me. Because I get to run around and tell all you guys about it for a little bit longer.
Promo. I like that. I
play a cop. A narc cop. I'm the only female.
Ooh.
My co-stars is Gravy. He played Biggie in Notorious.
Okay.
Tristan. Yeah.
That's lit.
I can't remember all of their names, but it happens to me all the time.
Nice.
But it's a really dope cast. Antoine, he's the lead character. This is going to be his breakout role. Goes, LeMaster. Oh, see, I'm getting you guys. I got them. And it was directed by BZ Jones. He has a bunch of films already that are extremely successful on Amazon Prime. So it's exciting. This is going to be a new platform for me. I'm like swinging through doors, karate kicking people.
Well, you have a bio, like a little history. I know that we recently met, but it was like a whole vibe from day one.
Automatically.
Yeah. We were like, are we going to get coffee?
Yes.
We're going to get coffee. Let's go.
Our first date was Starbucks.
Yes, it was our first date.
You would think as if we need it.
No, I don't need that shit. Like, I be on high energy all the time. But I have seen a lot of your videos. I love the interviews that you did as well. Like, you got to teach me a couple things. Can you tell me about what that was like?
Originally when I started, I did a lot of promotion and stuff, but then once I did my first film, it was called Before I Self-Destruct with 50 Cent. It kind of put me in the music industry, and I started getting booked to do celebrity interviews. So I got to interview Russell Simmons, Lloyd Banks, Jim Jones, a lot of the key players that started hip-hop. So that was fun. I actually was the one that interviewed Conan. I did Conan's first interview.
Ooh,
and I wanted to say that because we're like YNBS fans. So it was like, shout out to Conan. Shout out to Shampoo.
I'm excited about the video that we're coming out in as well.
Yeah, Mingle Out. Conan's Mingle Out video. Stay tuned. We're in it. We was at the Smoke Champs event, so that's lit.
Yeah, that was a whole vibe. But so when did this artistic creative path start for you?
As a little girl, I've always been a little extra, where I put the colors in my hair, jumping and dancing all the time. I wanted to sing, but I wasn't like naturally born with a gift. I still sing anyway, though. I
Same
go karaoke all the time.
Me too.
So
karaoke.
It's just the creativity part has always been a part of me. But how I got connected to the actual industry, I was selling DVDs for Sub-Zero and some of his events, and the casting director for G Unit saw me, so he had me come up to like do thisis50.com, 50's Most Wanted, and within that same month, 50 was casting for Before I Self-Destruct, and I landed my first role in a film, and then from there everything just kind of music videos, celebrity interviews, promo marketing, and then life is in the mix as well, because even though that started in 2008, I didn't really start pursuing a acting career till 2015. I didn't realize I was an actual actor. Like, I didn't really believe that I was until 2015. So,
what do you think, what was the moment that you felt, like, what was that key turning point that you were like, nah, I am? Like, what made it, solidified it for you?
Okay. In 2014, one of my youngest brothers was murdered. And I remember thinking, just looking at and just watching at everybody, my family. I have a really big family. And I'm like, I'm going to make a joke about it, though it's not really funny, but it is to me. I don't know how to sell drugs, and I can't sell pussy. So I was like, wait, bitch, but you're an actor. Like, you're already eligible to be part of the union. And I sat there, and I was like, but this is who you are, you know? Even though I had not landed my lead role at that time, even though I had not made the thousands or, like, 6 digits, I knew at that moment, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is the only thing I can see me growing in. And it's a gold mine. You don't have to be always like in front of the camera to actually become successful in the field. You can do background work, not background work. That one doesn't pay that well, but that's kind of big. Stunt work, like stand-in voiceovers.
Yes.
Production always, especially if you're like one of the producers of the project. But yeah, I think that was the main turning point. My brother passed away in 2014. And in 2015, as soon as I got my hands on the funds to pay the union, I enrolled. Yeah. So that's why I feel like real life also helps guide us through our journey, whatever it is that the field is that you're pursuing. That was a turning point.
That's very interesting.
Peace to my bros. Shout out to all my family. Love y'all hoes.
Yes. I mean, for me,
and
that's when... Yes, your hoes and your bros. That also happened with me. You know, I'm a DJ, and that didn't happen until the pandemic. And everyone was like, wait a minute, Kat. Like, the world is shutting down. How are you going to quit your pension job and become a DJ? And I was just like, I don't know, but it's just, it makes sense. And that's what I feel I need to be doing. And, you know, like, life happened, and that's just the way, and I'm trusting the journey, you know? I'm trusting the journey.
The thing that highlights most to me about that is the fact that I feel like the pandemic made people realize time is not always there. So it's like, wait, if I died tomorrow, what are the things I have not done yet that I want to do? And honestly, since outside opened up, that's been my bucket list. Like, I'm filling my calendar with people I want to work with things I want to accomplish, and just activities I want to experience, you know? But yeah, I'm glad you started DJing. Yes. You definitely have all the personality for it.
Yes, it's been a vibe. You haven't heard me DJ yet, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to have some parties that you're going to pull up on. I actually got the Bel Air Boys.
Okay.
I got this opportunity. DJ Trace is, I'm going to be opening up for him for, like, they're welcoming him to the Bel Air Boy family.
Okay.
He's now official, and he's having me open up for him.
Nice.
So maybe you could pull up with me, you know what I'm saying?
Give me the basis. I have you. I will be there for you.
We're going to do a little twerky, you know?
I'm with it.
But, okay, so tell me a little bit more about this actress life. I know you said you're in the union.
Yeah.
So for people who watch me, I feel like I know a lot of upcoming people, artists who are in that grind mode, who are like, oh, I'm not making money yet, I'm not seeing it. Like, do you have a message for them on just, you know, that grind, on getting to where you are?
Well, I'm not a millionaire yet, but the average millionaire has about 7 to 10 different jobs or 7 to 10 different incomes. Originally starting out, you always hear that, oh, you don't need a plan B, you don't need a plan B. I did that for like the first 2 years, and I was very broke in between, and I was only filming like 4 or 5 times throughout the year. Though there were significant things, it wasn't paying much. So grab odd jobs. Take those odd jobs, invest in your art, invest in your talent, invest training, invest in your products, and then put out a product. Because you got to, in order to keep the economy going, you got to produce too. So don't just don't just stay stuck. Like if I'm actor, I still do brand ambassador. I still do promotion. I still take accounts. You know, I do other stuff. DJ, you host. So it's like 50. He's an actor. He's a rapper. He's a producer. He's executive. You know, just take on a lot of hats. Nipsey Hussle. He has the hair brand store. His marathon continues. Rest in peace too. You know, but
I feel like they always
don't close like they always to one box.
Right, but I feel like I hear it all the time. Like pick one lane, and I'm like, I don't want to pick a lane. I want all of them. You know what I mean? So
it is good to be clear what your main platform is, because a lot of people were getting confused as to what did I do in the beginning, because they only knew me from the interviews or they only knew me from the movies. So every time I went somewhere, it was like, and I had to focus, and I stopped doing the celebrity interviews after a while and just focus solely on the acting, work on my union, work on my craft, get stunt training, just so people understood.
Tell me about the stunt training.
The stunt work, how did it originally started? Let me show you. Can you see it?
No, just keep on there.
Are you see it? No. Not at all. You can see it a little bit?
No.
It's an AK.
Okay, well
you can't see
AKA.
We got the AK in the finger. Should I do my joke now or later? No.
Now.
Okay, so basically when I got the tattoo, originally it says Kill 'em with Kindness, and it's an AK-47. I started the stunt contract with the military people, and basically we just create real life war scenarios for Navy SEALs and so forth. And that's where my original stunts came. So they taught us how to use AK-47s, M4, and pistols. But when I got my tattoo, I told the artist that he had to be like really careful because it's a very important finger. You know, for real, seriously though. It is an important finger, you know. I used to play with myself, but now I'll be killing the pussy.
Hey!
The AK, you heard? AK-47. But yeah, the stunts originally started with a military contract stuff that they were looking for actors. And, you know, they put bombs on you. You got to cry, shoot. It was exciting. And then I got into the fighting stunts.
That's so much fun.
It is. It's exciting. You actually don't, well, you get hurt like with the jumps and the flips sometimes, but you actually really don't get hurt much fighting because it's all choreography.
Of course.
It's all choreography. There's spinning, there's kicking. So, yeah. I love that. My dream role would be like Angelina Jolie in Wanted, where she's like on the train scene.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I know you have a lot of things coming up. Tell me about them.
Do.
We got to get this audience tapped in.
We have a full calendar. Okay, so off the back that I can remember right now, July 7th, we have the Trappers Only Sound of New York concert with D. Chambers. It's hosted by So Drewski. Music by DJ 5 Stacks, and guest host me.
And I'm
you will be in the building.
I'm in the back.
She's coming along with me, so you know, come along and turn up. July 10th, we have Rumble in the Bronx is doing Rumble in Philly. So if any of you guys want to fight, if you want to perform, if you just want to come attend, hit me up. Also, Rumble in the Bronx, we're doing July 17 in Jersey. So it'll be Rumble, New Jersey. Moving forward, we have the Smoke Shampalooza in July 23rd to the 26th. That's in Miami. Shout out YMVS Shampoo, you heard?
Winning team things.
That. I feel like I'm missing something else. I know tomorrow you have to vote, but you guys might not see this tomorrow. So we definitely going to make sure to vote at some point because ranked voting is very important. And hopefully Isaac Wright Jr. is our new president. That's my choice. Yeah, so we have a lot of things. Just follow me. I'm booking girls for different events and shoots. So if you girls want to just stay in contact, hit me up. And
what's the IG? What's the IG?
Eve Lora. EVELORA. Eve Lora. EVELRA. You put that on Google, you get everything.
You see the whole, you know what I'm saying, the resume.
You get everything.
The resume. You know I'm only around fire people, okay? I don't be just interviewing nobody, okay? It's a big deal. You got a big deal in the building.
Blessings.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you coming over here and talking about it with me, with Gatica. And I feel like I'm going to be seeing you. There's so many things.
Well, we're going to see each other on Wednesday.
Of course.
Conan is having his album release. Is it the release or the EP?
The release, yep.
Yeah, so we're definitely doing that. And we outside. Point blank, period. From the morning to the night.
Stay tapped in.
Not really all at night. I be going to sleep early.
I know, right? It'd be like memes. The memes be like, we outside. And then how you really be at home.
At 8 o'clock,
like,
I'm
right?
knock out.
Like, okay.
Thank you guys for having me. Stay tuned. And I hope to meet everybody, you know?
Yeah,
Literally.
working.
It's a big year.
So, you already know. Check me next time.
Hey.